y'all, and welcome to the Crazy Sock Lady YouTube channel. My name is Kayla and this is my channel where I share all about my making adventures. Today I just have knitting to share with you. I have socks, a hat, a sweater. There's a little bit of everything, surprisingly. But I hope that y'all have been doing well since we chatted last week. Today is August. I almost said October. Why? I don't know. It is August 29th. It is 10:14 a.m. It is Thursday. I have one finished object and 4 works in progress to share today. Before we jump in, you can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as The Crazy Sock Lady, and I will have links right down below this video for everywhere that you can find me, as well as links to any shops that I talk about, links to project pages for all of the items that I'm going to show today. So you can always find all of those right down below the video in the description box. I've got my mug today from Erica Rose Pottery. I have to show it off because it is just beautiful. Look at those socks. Oh my goodness. It's so pretty. And then there's socks on the line back here drying. Love it so much. She made this and sent this to me and I absolutely adore it. All right, let's start with finished objects. I have one finished pair of socks. Before I show that, actually, I should say that my trip to West Virginia went great. Everybody loved all of the items that I made for them. Just a refresher, if you missed last week, I made 3 pairs of socks for my grandma, a sweater, and I think I gifted 6 pair of socks to my niece for her birthday, and then a baby blanket to my newest niece. So everyone loved all of the items. It was such a good trip. It was a fast trip just down for the day and back. So long day, lots of driving, but well worth it. And everyone really, really loved all of their handmade gifts. All right, finished objects. I finished the Knit Picks socks. This is Knit Picks Felici in the Witch's Brew colorway. Unfortunately, they no longer make Felici. I don't know if they're ever going to bring it back or not, but yeah, unfortunately, they don't make it anymore. I just did my vanilla socks on 9-inch circulars for these. I did 25 rounds of Knit 2 Purl 2 for the ribbing, 60 rounds for the leg. I grabbed an orange and used that for the heel, and I think it worked out perfect. I had like a super bright neon orange, which would have been fun as well, but this just seemed to fit the tones of all the others, so all the other colors, so I thought it was the perfect orange for this. What else about these? I started these on August 20th, finished them on August 26th. This was pair 60 for the year and pair 25 for summer sock camp, which ends Saturday, right? It's Saturday the 31st, ends August 31st, is the last day to post your finished socks in the Ravelry group or using the hashtag if you are entering for prizes using one of those options. So yeah, just a few more days. When you guys are watching this, it'll be Friday if you watch it the day it comes out. So not much time left at all to get any last minute socks finished and posted. If you did not watch episode 242 and you've been participating in Summer Sock Camp, please head over and watch that episode from last week. I announced round 5, I think, of winners, and I'm still waiting on some people to contact me. The people from the last episode have until September 4th to contact me. If they don't, I'll redraw those prizes that were not claimed from that in the last prize drawing for Summer Sock Camp, which will be next week. That's craziness. Next week is when I will announce those final winners. All right, I think that's it for these. I did 64 stitches. US 0.2mm is what I use for 9-inch because my gauge is looser on 9-inch. And I don't know who these are for. No clue. I've had so many questions recently about what I do with all of the socks that I make. And I do usually, if they're for a gift, I'll tell y'all who they're for. If I don't mention who they're for, I either forgot to mention they are for a gift and I forgot, or they're going into the pile that I don't have a recipient for. I do, like this pair is going to go into that pile because I kind of want to keep them for myself, but I don't know. I could still grab them and keep them for myself. But I have a spot in a cabinet over here where I put socks that I don't necessarily knit with someone in mind as I'm knitting them. And then if I need a gift, or there's just somebody that I want to give socks to, or whatever the case may be, I will grab some socks out of there. You would be surprised at how forgiving sizes are when it comes to socks. They have such good stretch and forgiveness that you would really be surprised, I think. Unless someone has a really, really small foot, these will fit them just fine. What else was I going to say? But yeah, I usually try to mention who they're for. I gift a lot. I keep a lot. I make them because they bring me joy, and I don't think there'll ever be a time where I'll be like, the world has too many socks. Never. I'm just going to keep making them because I love it. All right. Works in progress. Let's talk about the biggest one first. I pulled Wyatt's sweater back out to work on it yesterday. I'm on the back, the front. I don't even know which side I'm on at the moment. But I did 8 rows yesterday. I need to put a progress keeper in here because my progress keeper broke that I had on there. So, but yeah, it was about, I don't know, I was like down here somewhere maybe. I did 8 rows. This is, what is this sweater? Sovereign by Megan Babin. I'm using Knit Picks Swish Worsted in Pinecone Heather. It's for my son Wyatt. And I don't have that much more to go, really. I mean, it'll probably still take me like a month to finish it at the rate I'm going because I'm not enjoying it. It's not that there's anything wrong with the pattern, the yarn. Nothing is wrong with it. It's just me. This is not the kind of project that I enjoy. This is 100% a product, like knit, because I want to finish this for Wyatt. If this was for me, it'd be, I don't even know where it would be right now, but I wouldn't be working on it anymore. But since it's for Wyatt and he requested it, I'm finishing it. So yeah, that's where I'm at on that. I'll show it again next week if I've worked on it. I also am working on I forgot to put my cable needle up. Let's do that real quick. I'm also working on a muscle burra hat. I think you guys saw this last week. It's a bag from Mountain State Stitches. I'm using Fuse Fiber Studio Shelter is the colorway. Almost positive they are no longer in business. But this is some yarn I had left from, I'd bought a sweaters quantity and then decided not to do a sweater. So I'm using it up in random various projects. And this is one of them. This is a pattern by Ysolda T. I am doing the adult large and I'm following the pattern exactly. For the cast on, I did use a video that Knitty Natty had up, and I do have that linked on my Ravelry project page for a different kind of way to do the cast on. But yeah, that's where I'm at. I haven't measured. I need to put a tape measure in here. Actually, there's one right there. Let's put that in there so that when I think I'm ready to measure, I will. But yeah, I just work on this usually just in the mornings when I'm doing my Bible recap. When I sit down to do that, I work a little bit on this. No rush, no time, like deadline or anything to get that done. I also have 2 pairs of socks that I'm working on. This pair is in a bag from 3 by the Sea Designs. Love this bag. And the yarn is Needles at the Ready. It's fall, y'all. This is on a superwash BFL base, 75% superwash BFL and 25% nylon. These are going to be for my husband, Eric. I am through the gusset on both socks. This one I've got just a little bit more done than that one on the foot, but through the gusset on them. Still a ways to go since they're for Eric, but they'll get there eventually. I've been usually just working on these on the treadmill, but I did do the heels, the gusset, all of that yesterday. Well, I finished up the gusset on the second one this morning on the treadmill, but I did the heels and stuff yesterday afternoon and evening because I don't really like doing those on the treadmill. For those, I'm doing same thing as this next pair and the same thing as the Witch's Brew. Vanilla socks, 9-inch circulars, 64 stitches. I think I did, yes, 25 rounds of knit 2 purl 2 ribbing for the cuff on those. Also 60 rounds for the leg. If I get into autopilot and forget any of that, I usually always have it updated on my Ravelry project page. Sometimes I forget to mention it here and I forget to update my page. But also if you watch, you should probably, you probably like, yep, you did that, you did that, you did that, because it's all been the same for quite a while. I'm just at this spot where I thoroughly enjoy stockinette. I don't want to do anything else. I just want to knit what brings me joy, and that's it. I think that's what we should all do all the time, but that's just for sure where I'm at right now. All right, this last work in progress, we're going through it pretty quickly today. I've got some prizes I need to package up for summer sock camp for the last round of people that have contacted me so far. Some stuff for the membership to package up and some stuff to errands to run. So trying to do this a little bit quicker today. All right, this last work in progress is in a bag from Daisy Girl and Company. Oh, there are bags that you can see inside. I love these so much, and I love this fabric. How cute is that? For these, I am using up row 1 minis from, I'm pretty sure this was from this month. It's the Salty Blonde Fiber is the yarn dyer. And I'll link row 1 down below. And there's also a coupon code down below that will get you, I think I wrote it down, 20% off of your first month if you use the code Crazy Sock Lady. So I'll have that link down below the video. But here are these. Look how pretty these are. I changed colors every 5 rounds on the cuff, and then I'm doing every 8 rounds on the leg, and that's what I'll continue on the foot. I love how these have worked up. I have Progress Keepers on here from the Littlest Charm Co. My little cow pig, that's what I call that guy. A cute little raccoon. So pretty. So again, 64 stitches, vanilla socks, 9-inch circular. I like what I like. Yeah, I just got all the minis in there. And I always have questions when I do them like this with scraps, how I do it. So for these, you can weigh the yarn before you start knitting in your first sock if you want. I'm not doing that for these, but you can weigh the yarn before you start knitting into your first sock. Use up half the yarn, like however much you want to use up of your scrap, and then knit the same amount into the second sock. For these, I know that I still, once I get down to like a smaller amount, I might weigh it out, but right now I'm like, I can still do 8 rounds when I go to a stripe. I'm not worried about running out for those. So I just knit into one, then knit into the other. I haven't split the minis or anything. Just do one stripe on one stripe on the other. All right. I think I've pretty much went over everything else other than I do have one thing that arrived in the mail that I am so excited to show you guys. I showed the yarn. I showed this whole box on the membership video that went up Tuesday of this week. I showed the yarn on Instagram that day because I could not wait. Now I'm going to show it here. So this is a new to me company, new to me yarn dyer, new to me subscription box. They reached out, asked if they could send this to me to show on the podcast that I could keep it, give it away, whatever I would want to do. And they sent me a link to look at their past boxes, and I was like, yes, please. That would be amazing because it's so good. The entire box, every one that I looked at on their page was so good. This one's no different, no exception here. And yeah, I can't wait to show you guys. I have a link down below for you guys is an affiliate link. I did sign up to be an affiliate with them because you'll see why. You'll see when you see the box. It's so good. All right, this is Woolen Women Fibers, and this is their October woolen box. So I will have the link that'll take you directly to the page down below. There are different options. You can read the description there. There are different options for like the full box, a basic box that is not as a, doesn't cost as much as the full box. It's a little bit of a discounted price. You don't get all the items that are in the full box, obviously, for that one. But yeah, it's just so good. There's so much to go through with it. I hope you're ready to look. So it is a woolen Halloween town. There's a card here that tells you what is included in the box. It has a code for a pattern. So this one, they ask if I want to knit or crochet. I said knit because socks. Hello. And so the pattern for the knit box for the October box is the gridlock socks. I'm so excited that I can't talk. Gridlock socks by Slip Sis Designs. So there's a download code for that if you get the knit box. If you get the crochet box, it is a crocheted bucket bag that you would get, and you have the option to get some thicker yarn if you want. But you can put that in the notes. I believe it's when you check out. I should have pulled that email up, but you can put it in the notes that you want a crochet box. It does have information on that on the listing as well. But okay, are you ready to see it? We're going to save the yarn for last, just like we do for Yarnable. We're going to save that too. I'm going to save my two favorite things for last. Okay, first, there is a bag. And usually, I believe she said it's something that they hand sew. This is also, they are a twin sister team for the box. I love that too. That's so much fun. Usually it's a hand sewn like project bag or something like that. This time it is a tote bag that they screen printed. I am so excited to use this. I'm probably going to use this today when I run to the post office. Actually, I'm going to put the bags in here. I don't know that they'll all fit. I have quite a few, but I'm going to put what I can fit in here because it's such a fun bag. It says Woolen Witch, has nice handles, good sized tote bag, and it is like a good sturdy canvas material. Sometimes, you'll get tote bags in things and they're that really lightweight, almost you can like see through material, and they work just fine, but this is like a heavy duty canvasy material. Such a great bag. If you have a child that's like trick or treat age, would this not be fun for trick or treat for their candy bag? My boy's a little too old for that now. I mean, I would say go for it if they wanted to, but they would not use this even if they were going trick or treating. Okay. We also have a wool wash bar that is toasted marshmallow, and there is a note on here that says basic boxes do not include these. So I don't know. I think that's probably for the candle and the wool wash bar. But again, all details are over on the website. But this is the wool wash bar. It's in the shape of a leaf. And I can smell it, and it smells really good. I can smell it through the plastic. Okay, we also have a soy wax candle, and this is caramel apple. I love the container that it's in. And it smells like a caramel apple. I'm actually putting this upstairs to start burning today. I have a candle. I actually have two upstairs we have a big kitchen island, and they're in the center of the island, and one is just about gone. So this one's going to go up there so that it's ready. Okay, my last two, or the last two things, my favorite two things in this box. Oh, I did forget something. Okay, there is always a little mystery extra in the box too. This one was a notebook. I have a thing on here. This did not come on it, but I don't feel like taking it off. But there was a notebook in this box that I'm obviously already using. This is just a pencil holder that I got on Amazon a while back, but This is what I've been putting my to-do list in for work every day. It's been perfect. It does have a little thing that goes over it to keep it closed, which is nice because I have some little extra pages in there. It helps keep those in there. But yeah, this was another thing that was in the box. Almost forgot that. Now for my two favorite things. So this one came in a brown paper envelope with a wax seal. How fun is that? I felt like I was opening like, I don't even know what, but it was exciting. And this is from Sam's Tiny Trinkets, which is 1/2 of Woolen Women fibers. And they are the cutest little progress keepers. If I can get them turned and to show you this little guy here of a cat. Looks like my little Calvin. I apologize if you can't really see that. There are pictures on their website. I'm not giving anything away with these. You can see the box ahead of time, the yarn and stuff. And there's a little witch's hat. So cute. And now the yarn. The colorway is Halloween Town. It is on their 80/20 base. It is a superwash merino, 80%, 20% nylon, 400 yards, 100 grams. It is a sock set. You can choose to get just one full skein or the sock set. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I am in love. And all of their colorways are this amazing. This screams Halloween to me. When I think of Halloween, it's like purples and green, like witchy. This is perfect. I absolutely love it. I was going to cake this up Tuesday when I recorded the membership video. And I was like, wait, show the yarn like this, then cake it up. And I'm also thinking I might be crazy and try to finish at least one more pair for summer sock camp. So, but this will be caked up either today or tomorrow and in the wings waiting to be cast on when I finish one of the two pairs that I showed you today. I don't even know. I'm probably keeping these for myself. That or it'll be for my niece. I can't decide, but it's amazing. All of their colorways are so good. If you are like, the box just isn't for me, head over and check out their website. You will be blown away by the colorways that they have. Yeah, look at that. Oh, I can't wait to knit this. It's going to be some amazing, amazing socks. So yes, head over, check out the website. I will link the box down below. I love it. I'm so excited already to get the next one. I can't wait to see what the next one's going to be. It's going to be so great. All right. I think that's all I have. I think that's it. I already kind of talked about the West Virginia trip. That's kind of all we've gotten up to other than just normal life stuff. It's been crazy hot. Oh my goodness. I feel like it has been for quite a few people. I don't know what happened this week. Like our air conditioning, it's been so hard. Our air conditioning cannot keep up. It is like, what are you doing? What's happening? Yesterday, I don't even know what the high got up to yesterday. What's the high today? It's only 91 today, but I think the high tomorrow is back up to 96, 97. So I think that's what it was yesterday. So hot. Eric said I jinxed everybody with all of my fall is in the air talk last week when it was cool. I was just so excited. It felt like fall. The air just felt crisp, that crisp feeling. Now this week, the only thing that feels crisp is the grass outside when you walk on it. It is crunchy. We've had no rain and I can't even tell you how long. Everything is crunchy and crispy. In the air, you're melting. You are melting outside. Eventually it will cool down and we will enjoy some cooler temps. And then when winter's over, I'll be ready for the warm temps again. It's a great thing about living where seasons change. I will forever be thankful. I'm thankful for everywhere we've lived, but we've lived in so many places where it feels like there's no change in the seasons. North Carolina, you kind of had a slight change, but you didn't really have full seasons. Florida, slight change again. Like it was a little cooler in the winter. No 4 seasons. Same with Arizona. I am forever thankful for seasons. I know not everyone enjoys them, but I do. I enjoy all the seasons, and I enjoy when they change because at that point I'm done with the season that we are currently in. Right now I'm done with summer. Done. Okay, that's enough. As always, I get rambly and chattery at the end of the episode, but I hope that you guys are doing well. I'm gonna go get some stuff done, some errands ran, drop packages off at the post office, and I will see you guys again next week for a regular episode. Until then, happy making. Bye.